It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
And if I'm doing your hair for free, I don't give a damn if you don't like pictures. So I had made a story post on Instagram asking if anybody wanted to model some hairstyles in exchange for being in my content. The hairstyle was going to be completely free, hair included. All you had to do was come cute and be okay with being on camera. This girl has slid up on a style that she liked, and she said she was okay with it. She understood the requirements. And I had gotten into a car accident and totaled my car, so I had to reschedule her because I wasn't going to be in the shop as much. So some time had passed. I'm scrolling on Instagram and I seen it was her birthday and her hair wasn't done. So I thought that it would be a perfect opportunity to try to reach out to her and see if she still wanted to be a model. She said yes, so we started figuring out a new style that she wanted because she didn't want the one that she picked before, and a day that I was available to do it. So the day of her appointment, I go get her hair and her beads, and I go to the shop. When I get there, she's already there. I see her walking in, so I hurry up and meet her at the door. I speak to her, and she don't speak back. So immediately, I'm kind of feeling like maybe she's shy, maybe she got anxiety, maybe she's just not a people person, and I brush past it. I'm trying to break the ice a little bit. I'm asking her, does she like the type of beads I got? Does she like the hair color I got? How is she? One word answer. She's not really looking up at her phone. She's not really acknowledging me, and it kind of just feel like she doesn't want to be there. But I moved past it because everyone has different personalities, and I didn't say you had to be energetic. All I said is you had to come cute, so whatever. So I go and get started on her hair, and the content ideas that I had in mind, I was going to do some shots of her before I do her hair, while I'm doing her hair, and after her hair is done. I turned the camera towards the mirror, and I was going to get her before shot. When I asked her to look up from her phone, she kind of like rolled her eyes at me a little bit. Not rolled her eyes, but you could just tell that she didn't want to be on camera, and she was not going to look at that mirror the whole time I was doing the video. Okay, cool. So I instead was just like, okay, we can just do shots of the back of her head, and I could just do me doing her hair and then the end result. Cool. I'm doing her hair, and halfway through her appointment, her mom starts blowing her phone up, like, what time you're going to be done? How long is this going to take? What are you getting? How many braids you got left? And in my head, I'm like, it's only been 4 hours, and she volunteered to be here, so I'm confused. But of course, I just rush and try to get her done. I stopped recording altogether. I didn't get any shots of the top of her head because I really just didn't want her mom to be mad at her. Mind y'all, I thought she was at least 19 years old, so I didn't think this was going to be a problem at all. So I finish her hair, rush to finish her hair, and I asked, can we take some pictures? And she huffing and puffing like she don't want to do it. Like, when I tell y'all, she didn't look up from her phone one time, and I'm asking, there's videos of me asking her, can you look up for me? Can you just look at the camera? Can you look up? Like, and she acting like she don't want to be there. And my whole thing is, what the fuck is you here for? Because I didn't ask you to be here. You kind of volunteered yourself. I did ask for models, but I didn't put a gun to your head and said you had to do it. So why are you having an attitude? Why are you acting like you didn't sign up for this? Why are you acting like we didn't know what we came in here to do? That very much irritated me, and I really wanted her hair not to be done after my shit, but it is what it is. I snapped. And if I'm doing your hair for free, I don't give a damn if you don't like pictures.
Yeah, that's kind of wild, man. See, young, disrespectful. At some point, I would have told her, like, look, man, I invited you here to do content. I need your attention. This is, you getting a free hairstyle. I'm doing this because I need content. I'm getting something out of it. You're getting something out of it. It's a deal. So I think she should next time just go with people you know. Call a friend. Stop trying to be the hairstylist queen. Call a friend. Be like, hey friend, you got a kid. Who wants to do. You gotta somebody. Get a referral. Don't just take any random ass person off the street. I don't get why people do this stuff with people they don't know. When you getting content, you got use one of your clients. Like, use a client for real. Use a client and be like, look, girl, you could get this hairstyle for free if we could do some content. You know what I mean? Just, you gotta work deals. You can't just, matter of fact, next time, just wait till somebody gonna pay. If you be like, oh, you gonna pay for a hairstyle? I need some content. Let's do a trade-off. I'll do your hair and I get to do it you come for content. If you're okay with that, then let's do it. But have somebody who is ready to pay. Don't have nobody who is not ready to pay, because that's gonna backfire on you. And it did. And shit, it sucks, but she was wrong. And she gonna continue to be wrong. And I'm glad you put her face out there, because I wonder if she did a a reply video. But somebody says, this is what the comment says. Why these opportunities never come my way? We would have done a whole music video. Hairstyle was cute as F. She just wanted a free hairdo. Doesn't model mean you have to take pictures? And yeah, of course. Girl, you could have posed me however you wanted for a freestyle, yeah. Oh, she would have paid after that for real. Hair came out fire better than me. Not gonna lie, as a stylist, I have noticed with younger clients or just clients that have a ride, the ride be stressing them the F out. They literally be saying they'll take them to the appointment just to rush them once they get there. I be hating that for them. Once she ain't speak back, she would have got 2 braids and paid me for the next style. Yeah, she would have got 2. Oh, girl, we about to get this over with. And she was all in that phone for real. Like, she was in that phone and she wasn't doing nothing but scrolling. Like, she ain't doing nothing but scrolling bullshit. She ain't talking to nobody for real, for real. She just looking through her Snapchat. And them braids look good. Man, I would have put her ass out. No, I put her on blast. Just like that.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.